We are currently less than 10 days away from the launch of Leagues, and I have recently spent some time watching my last year's Leagues videos, more specifically what my plans were heading into the start, and then exactly how those plans ended up panning out. And let me tell you, I was looking at a lot of pyrite inside of those videos, but there were also some small flakes of gold as well. And today I'm going to break down everything that I learned so that hopefully when it comes to putting together this year's step-by-step game plan, we can really hit that pay dirt. Before we start though, I want to give a massive shout out to the channel members. It's the members of the channel that help me funnel money back into the production of the videos. So this is actually a massive way that you could support the channel. So if you want to add your name to this list at the start of each video and also get some things like some badges that level up over time, as well as some custom emotes for the live streams, then consider becoming a member today. But let's go ahead and get into it. And I want to start off by talking about what my general game plan was heading into the previous league. I'll have links to all of these videos that I'm talking about today in the description, but to summarize my general game plan, it was to unlock the regions as quickly as possible. Those regions being the desert, Asgarnia, and then Karen. Essentially, I wanted to rush through the tasks and rush through unlocking the regions before jumping into any real grind. That was my game plan in a sentence, if you will. And on the surface, this is decent, you know, unlocking content as well as points. There's nothing wrong with that. But then when I jump into my step-by-step game plan just a week or so later, there are a couple of things that I plan for which almost intentionally slow down that progression. For example, I put into my step-by-step game plan that I wanted to get a steel axe and chop that tree inside of the potato field. This seems innocent enough until you find out it's 200 something gold for the axe. You don't have 200 something gold, so in an attempt to save some time, instead of just pickpocketing men, you end up trying to sell the general store your Trailblazer shirt, only to find out he doesn't want your shirt. Open pouches, now we need to buy go. It's 84, that's all I got? I don't think that's enough to buy a steel axe. 200 coins, Bob, you ripoff, you con artist, Bob. Damn, can I sell this to the general shop? Hey man, buy my shirt for 56 coins, please. You sick bastard. Make me pickpocket men. He's making me resort to thieving because he won't buy my shirt for... I only need 56 coins, man. Then when you finally get the gold for the axe, you end up realizing that this is going to require 15 wood cuttings. I don't think I can use a steel axe yet either. Shh. Bob, where you at, bud? So you just are like, you know what? Forget it. I'll go and chop the tree inside of the potato field. But then the tree inside of the potato field has a line that's outside of the gate. Yo, who the hell chopped down this tree? Who did this? There's people there too. All right, we're not gonna fight over a tree. Needless to say, things went wrong, and they went wrong quickly here. I was making mistakes even before the axe debacle, and that was actually with our relic choice. The trickster relic that buffed thieving was absolutely insane for the early game points, and it also made some of the medium and hard tasks easily within reach. 28 to go. Anybody who picked trickster right now is definitely feeling the benefits, huh? Come on, 8 more, 1 more. I, however, chose production prodigy, and while this is actually a decent skill, it's good. It's just not as good as trickster was, especially when it came to speed running through tasks and region. My main point here being that relics are probably one of the most important things for you to game plan out inside of leagues. But aside from the major mistakes in the step-by-step plan, there were also some minor ones as well that really seemed like I was intentionally trying to slow my progress. For example, in the plan, I talked about stopping and taking some time to do Temporos and Pyramid Plunder and the Agility Pyramid, all of which provide easy lower level tasks, but also require a lot of time spent doing the activity to start completing medium and hard tasks. Another thing I want to point out is the desert was also supposed to be the first region that I unlocked, but that ended up changing at the very last second. Actually, during the stream, I changed that to Asgarnia, which actually wasn't even a problem that I changed it, but it does point out another major problem with this whole step-by-step game plan I put together last season, and that was the fact that I did not plan out enough step-by-step tasks to get me into at least the next region, even though my initial plan for the leagues was to speed run the regions. And when I ran out of the step-by-step tasks that I laid out to complete, it became incredibly inefficient to finish out the rest of the tasks that I needed to unlock the second region. Some of the good things about the plan that I had last league was that it all worked and flowed together really nicely. Again, I only planned out for like an hour or two of gameplay, but I was not crisscrossing the map for no reason, and that definitely made it smooth. So aside from the time sink into the axe and the mistake on my starting relic, it did all actually go exactly to plan until I ran out of that plan. Speaking of plans though, I do expect to do another step-by-step game plan, more expanded for this year's leagues, as soon as we get a hold of a solid task list. But that's all I wanted to break down inside of this video. I hope you guys have an amazing day. I'm out.